Hey everyone, Marsh from Consequence here. We're going to go over a quick Igira guide. One thing to note is that this fight gets significantly easier with gear. So the first thing here is the spears. And you saw we were going to double stack them every time. I know there's some weak ores that exist now that didn't exist when we did the boss that tries to assign where you take the spears. Um, but we just found it easier just to like try and double stack. And if you can't double stack, it's not a big deal. The rule of thumb with the spears is you can just funnel the damage on the boss in the first phase, but then the rest of the time just target the spears down. So you'll see the torment here, and I kind of want to talk about our note. It might be a little blurry, but so the idea here is we're going to go left, then right, then middle, and I think we don't even get much of the middle one. But for the first set, we have one tank and then all our healers. And this is just because we just wanted to get our healers out of the way and give casters the most uptime and melee the most uptime as physically possible on the boss. That's just a min-max thing. It doesn't matter when you do the boss. But we have one BM hunter, and the rest is the healers, and then one tank. And they're just chilling in here. And one thing to note is that we're playing on the left side of the room because you're going to outrange your healers if you're over here. So we're playing left side here just so all the healers can hit you. But once this is done, we move out. And you can see here up in the note, we kind of listed out like what each of the things do. So left is going to be heal and jump. Right is going to be jump and soak. And middle is going to be heal and soak. And the reason we did this is because we were trying to split up the heals. So we had healing CDs associated for every single set. But now you're going to see here the spears are going to come out, and the leap's going to come out right after, and then the heal absorbs are going to come out. Oh, sorry, the timers are wrong. Just spears. So the spears are going to come out here, but the idea is you want to target the spears down because there's a healing absorb, not a jump, a healing absorb. And if you have people trapped here, then they're just going to die. And the general rule with these healing absorbs is, and here's the jump now, is just don't get hit by anything. And if you're not going to get your debuff off, try to heal up yourself. But these orbs can kind of destroy people and hurt their prog pull count. So as long as you just like take 5 seconds to just dodge everything, then you're good to go. I think someone got hit there and died from the healing. It just, when we did it the first week, it was extremely punishing. It's still pretty punishing now. It's not going to just straight up kill you though. But again, the rule of thumb exists here. Like if you have the torment mechanic coming, you target spears down, and start breaking everyone out, and then you're going to see again healing absorbs. And then jump. So again, we're just dodging, dodging, dodging. Some people got hit. One of them died. 2 of them died. But again, this just doesn't... you'll be able to live a few hits now, but it's just more important to dodge. So, now the Torment cycle is over, and these spears, all you're really dealing with is blades and spears. If you just want to build good habits, you can just get people out of the spears before this blade cast so they don't die. But, you know, also funneling in the boss is fine depending on your class. So we're just going to go, there's going to be 2 more spear sets, and then we're going to phase. And you can see that the right group here, we have the other tank. Sorry, the first group was not all the healers. It was all the healers but 1 healer. So we have the tank, the last healer, and then some ranged DPS over here. And they're just max ranging the boss, soaking it up. And again, we're leaving the melee on the boss to maximize uptime. Like if you have melee pulling off, that's not ideal for them. And now this combo is going to be a jump in group soak. So it's just going to be good habit again. Get the people out of the spears. Or sorry, not good habit. You need to get people out of the spears because what's going to happen here is there's going to be a group soak after. So you need to get these people out ASAP because you can see here we have a group 1 and a group 2. Active tank, and then just like a spread of half the raid. And they need to get into this to split the damage, but if they're stuck in the spear, they won't be able to. Now, the other thing to note is this is a little fancy, but You can see this, like if you have something like SLT or barrier, you can see here, you can see the majority of like, well, I'll just go back a frame. This is just like good rating practice. So I'm taking the hit here because I'm in group one. Then the people outside the raid are still going to get hit by damage. So what they're just dipping into the Spirit Link, but not into the Soak. You can see this guy. There's a few guys here doing it. So that's just good raiding practice just to like reduce damage. But you're going to get a jump. The jump goes on the farthest two players. It picks one of them. But it borderline doesn't matter. Like I wouldn't even think about that. And then the mechanics are going to cycle again. So you're going to target the spears ASAP because you're going to have the soak and the leap again. So you can see me switching over and trying to get these people out. And then what I'm doing here is I'm trying to bait the jump, but you can see the majority of the people are in the barrier. So the jump went on me. I could have been a little farther out. But if you don't have at least one or two people out there, then it's going to go right on the group. But you just dodge, and that's this torment. Now a lot of guilds are killing it here now. You're gonna have two more spear sets. And then the last thing here, if you do get this far, is going to be a heal and jump. I don't even know if we see the combo week one. We don't. This is the first one. We're just gonna kill the boss. But basically what's gonna happen here is you're just gonna heal them off, and then someone's gonna bait the jump. Or sorry, you're gonna heal them off, and then you're gonna do the group soak. If you choose to do this, there's a few rules that you need to understand. Only half the raid is gonna get the healing soaks, so the other half of the raid needs to get the group soak. That's extremely important. So you kind of have to see, do I have group soak or do I have healing soak? Yes or no. If no, then I'm group soak. And then the healing absorb people need to go pretty far, but still be in range of healers to not just gun everyone down. But as I said, this is probably the hardest one, so a lot of groups are just trying to straight up skip it. Other than that, that's Igira. It gets significantly easier with gear. Um, and that's all I really got. So I'm out. Peace.